Welcome back. Let us now get a quick look at the progress of the Atlantic Rally for Cruisers. As you will know, there are two groups of sailors heading to St. Lucia. The Ark, which has been the regular Atlantic crossing, and Ark Plus, designed to accommodate the additional numbers that have signed on. The Ark Plus left earlier and so are a lot closer to St. Lucia. Here is a quick look at the leaders in the Ark Plus contest. The boats are all grouped together as they make a beeline for St. Lucia. They had gone through the Cape Verde Islands after leaving Las Palmas and are closing in on St. Lucia. When we checked the fleet tracker, it was clear that we are heading for a photo finish, although wind conditions and tactics may determine the final outcome. Here is the top three so far in the Ark Plus. Eleanora 2, a boat carrying the flag of St. Vincent. It appears it's in the lead with 802 miles left to go in the contest. Second is a boat called TT. We're still trying to determine the nationality of its flag, but it is 824 miles off St. Lucia. And Makina, carrying a U.S. flag, is 855 miles away. The Ark 2014 fleet is happily settling into life at sea and are now 48 hours into their Atlantic crossing adventure. Of course, they left on Monday. The seminars, parties and preparations life cycle of Las Palmas has been replaced by surfing down waves, sail changes and dolphin sporting. Logs received from the boats at sea so far keenly detail the joy of Atlantic sailing as the majority of the fleet make their way south to pick up the trade winds to Rodney Bay, St. Lucia. The boats are tightly bunched, but a few are heading south for better wind. Among them is the group leader, a British flag Leopard by Finland. That boat is 1,962 miles away and captained by Chris Sherlock. In second place is Monster Project, also carrying a British flag. It has 2,013 miles to go. And in third place is Berenice by TWT. It carries a Mauritiana flag. It is 2,119 miles away from St. Lucia. We will keep you posted on the progress of the Ark and Ark Plus. UNESCO has come to the support of the Technical and Vocational Education Project with a $26,000 contribution. We have the details in this report from the Education Information Unit.
The St. Lucia National Commission for UNESCO on Tuesday, 25 November 2014, made a check presentation of US $26,000 to the Ministry of Education, Technical and Vocational Education and Training Unit, TVET, for the implementation of a guiding framework policy. The policy is expected to provide the blueprint for detailing a framework as well as guidelines for the streamlining of the goals of TVET. The Secretary General to St. Lucia National Commission for UNESCO, Ms. Marcia Symphorian, stated that providing support to member states for clear and sound quality education is of utmost importance for the organization.
This project, UNESCO has agreed to support. This support will come at two levels. One, the financial contribution, which we will present here today, to facilitate the consultations, workshops, and other project activities, but also the provision of technical assistance, direct technical assistance, through a consultant who will be here to assist with the policy development process.
Minister for Education, Dr. Robert K. Lewis, at the check handing over ceremony, expressed his gratitude for such a timely contribution.
I think this is very critical at this time, especially with the idea of the Caribbean Vocational Qualifications Framework in trying to really boost up the whole idea of technical and vocational education and training in St. Lucia. For too long, I think the area of TVET has been looked at as second-class citizen in terms of the areas that it serves. And I think we have to move it beyond that, because the world that we live in is really a competency-based world. And with the advent of the CVQs in our curriculum, within our curriculum, we hope that this development, that is the policy that will be developed to ensure that TVET gets its rightful place.
The chairperson for the St. Lucia National TVET Council, Mistress Estelita Rene, also articulated her gratitude, as St. Lucia will be the fourth country in the Caribbean to have such a policy.
This is a realization of a dream. It is something that we wanted to do many, many years ago, but I guess in biblical terms, nothing happens before the Lord wills. And I think that this is an opportune time, as St. Lucia has so much going for them in technical vocational education and training at this time. So the timing of the project is so, so, so beautiful.
Reporting from the Ministry of Education, I am Patricia Evans.